Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Genevieve B. Portarquez, and today I will be sharing to you my understanding on the history and development of meteorology. So, before we start, let us first know what is meteorology. So, it was said that meteorology comes from the Greek name called things in the air. These things include phenomena that are bound by the atmosphere, such as temperature, air pressure, water vapor, and as well as how they all interact over time, which we collectively called weather. Not only does meteorology look at how the temperature behaves, it also deals with the chemistry of the atmosphere. These are the gases and particles in it. Also, the physics of the atmosphere, its fluids, motion, and the forces that act upon it. And also, the weather forecasting. So the timeline of meteorology contains events of scientific and technological advancements in the area of atmospheric sciences. So the most notable advancements are the following: observational meteorology, weather forecasting, climatology, atmospheric chemistry, and atmospheric physics, which are listed chronologically. Some historical weather events are included that mark time periods where advancements were made or even that sparked policy change. So it was all started in 400 BC, where rainfall measured in India. So it was then followed in pre-1600s, where predictions were based on recurring patterns. For example, when the wind switches from east to south. So in 1600s, measurement of surfaces quantities began, where Isaac Newton develops three laws of motion, the beginning of the mathematical description of meteorology. In 1800s, the beginning of determinations of the forces which act to change the weather, some simple theories and classifications were developed. So in 1900s, the understanding that the vertical structure of the atmosphere is important and most are measured. So in 1944, the first quantitative map identifying the jet stream was developed. So in 1960, it was highlighted that the first weather satellite was launched into space, and that is the Tyrus 1. So it was followed by 1974, where the first geostationary operational environment satellite, which names as GOES, was launched. So it was then followed by early 1900s, where the first next generation radar, the WSR-88D, was implemented at the NWS Weather Forecast Office. So in this decade, the dual Doppler, the famous radar, and the next generation GOES satellites was being used operationally. So I must say that meteorology is very important to us because it tells us the accurate weather information which the future of meteorology resists, and innovative and creative minds joining the field to analyze, track, observe, and explain data that models and forecast of our weather. So studying the meteorology is rewarding career that connects you intimately with happenings in the atmosphere.